guys, I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite snacks to make during the summer, not only because they're full of protein, super delicious, but they're also easy to make. Now, these are really light, so this is kind of more of a light lunch. If you're on a low carb journey, trying to lose a little bit of weight, just trying to get ready for summer, guys, these are perfect because they're not gonna skimp out on the flavor. These are full of flavor and they're gonna keep you nice and full for hours, okay? All right, guys, so we're gonna start with this little guy here. These are our cucumber feta boats. This is a high protein snack, super, super light, but it is still satiating because of the protein that's going in there. So I've already cut this is just an English cucumber. I'm gonna go ahead and take out some of the inside so that more of the filling fits in here. Okay, you don't have to, but then it's just gonna kind of all sit on top. So it's just completely up to you. So I'm just kind of taking the top of it out, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I love making cucumber boats. I like putting tuna salad, egg salad. These are just great, even for dipping. Like if you cut them in like little strips, they're great for dipping into like your favorite sauces. Those are all, like for me, I'm a big snacker, so I always like to have things like this on hand. Today we're using them to make our little feta boats. So we are stuffing them with some cottage cheese, okay? And that's where all the protein is coming from. The cottage cheese is full of protein, guys. And you guys can, with this recipe, you can use the fat-free version, you can use the whole fat version, low fat version. Any of the cottage cheeses out there will work. I'm gonna get a good amount on there because remember, this is all the protein. And protein is what keeps you nice and full. Well, protein and fats, and it has both. Okay, beautiful. And now we're going to top it with some feta cheese. And I actually wouldn't have probably thought of this, but I did see it on Instagram and I was like, not bad. Looks good. Tried it and I was like, oh, this is delicious. Now we can go ahead and add our seasoning. So I'm doing everything but the bagel. Okay. Yum. Then we want a little spice in our life, so we're gonna do some chili flakes. Okay. You can add paprika, cayenne. I have some smoked paprika, so I'm just gonna add a little dash just to give it some color. But you're just gonna add your seasonings of choice, really. But if you don't have anything but everything but the bagel, that's all you need. Oop, oop. All right, set this aside. So this is our first snack. This came together in like a minute, right? You cut your cucumber, stuff it with your cottage cheese, a little feta, top it with your seasonings, and perfect little snack, perfect lunch. And again, it's gonna keep you full for hours, so it's a win-win. So moving on to our second snack. Of course, you can have this for lunch as well because this one here is also very, very filling. So we are making a bell pepper sandwich. Now, yes, there are low carb breads out there. There are bread substitutes, a lot of different things that you can use to replace your bread. But guys, my absolute favorite is a bell pepper. Like, I don't know, how many of you guys have actually tried it? Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, what? Like, no way, I would never use a bell pepper instead of bread. But I feel like once you try it, you get it. Like you get what the hype is about, I feel like 2 years ago, this was like a huge trend. And since then I have definitely stayed on it. I just think that, look at this. It's nice and hearty. They are, it's low in calories, low in carbs. It tastes delicious. It gives you a nice crunch. So I absolutely love to use bell pepper as a sandwich replacement or like a bread replacement. But only with sandwiches. Like I wouldn't replace it in anything else. Like with the sandwiches where it's at. Okay, so here I just quickly took out the inside, just kind of like the little core, just so that it gives it enough space for all the toppings. And now what I'm gonna do, I love my stuff to be like saucy, almost kind of messy. I love it. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything, okay? Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of mayo. Just a little. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of mustard. I usually do yellow mustard, but I'm out, so we're going with Dijon. Okay. And just to balance all that out, we're gonna do a little bit of no sugar added ketchup. And now we're gonna add in just all of our toppings. So here I have some red onion, jalapenos, some tomato, avocado. This is just some turkey from the deli. So you're gonna add as little or as much as you want. Okay, I'm gonna use this other side just to kind of put some toppings in there. I love red onion, okay? So I am not the one to go light on onion. So we have our tomato now, and we definitely need that little spice. Okay, now if you guys love the taste of jalapenos, but you don't like the spice, take out the core. That is usually what holds all the spice. People think it's the seeds, but it's not. It's actually the veins. Like the veins in the jalapeno are what really add the spice. So taking that out just in case, because guys, sometimes these jalapenos will come out, woo! Literally like my whole mouth will be on fire for like 5 minutes. And we're gonna do a little avocado. Let's see if we got, if we get lucky. Sometimes, guys, I've had bad luck with avocados, trust me. Ooh, oh, this one's like half-half. It was almost, see? It was almost on its way out, Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm just gonna do some strips so that it fits well in our sandwich. And of course you will add anything else you have in your fridge at the moment that, that you like to add to your sandwiches. Let's do it on here. I feel like that's all too much. Okay, now we're gonna add a little pepper. We can add a little bit of salt too, since we have our avocado there. Just a little. So here we have our turkey bell pepper sandwich. Now I'm gonna leave it open just so it could look nice and pretty for the photo, but as you can tell, this would be a nice, big, thick sandwich, which I feel like when you are craving a sandwich, you definitely want that like heartiness. So I use some turkey deli meat, but you could literally use anything. You can use chicken, rotisserie chicken. You can use, some tuna salad, egg salad. I mean, literally any protein of choice, and then add in all of your toppings. I'm just giving you the idea of using the bell pepper for this. It makes it super fresh. It's basically just like a lighter version of a sandwich. It's not gonna make you feel tired. It's not gonna get you bloated. A lot of times bread gets us bloated and makes us feel tired after, after having a little too much. So in this case, you're gonna eat this and you're gonna still feel nice and energized and kind of just go through your day. So this is another option that I absolutely love, and it's perfect for summer. Moving on to our third snack, we have these jalapeno poppers. Now, guys, I love me some stuffed jalapenos with a little bit of cream cheese, and then you mix in your cheddar cheese and then top it with a little bacon. All of that is fine and dandy, but it does take a little bit of time. You have to cook your bacon, make sure it's nice and crispy, then make sure you soften your cream cheese, and then kind of go from there, right? So in this case, one thing that I discovered on a day when I was just being super lazy and I had a dip in my fridge, which was the jalapeno artichoke dip. I literally I ate the whole tray that I made, and I typically don't do that with the jalapeno poppers. Okay, so for this recipe, you're definitely gonna need some jalapenos. Now remember, if you guys don't want the spice, then just make sure you take out this vein right here. This vein is what actually has all the spice. So a lot of people think it's the seeds, but it's not. It's this vein. So just make sure you take that off, and you can literally eat this almost just like you would a bell pepper. It might have a tiny bit if you don't take all of it out, but yeah, that is the trick. The trickster, guys, is that little vein right there. So let's go ahead and take all the seeds out because you don't want to chew on those anyway. We're gonna leave a tiny bit of that vein. I do like a little bit of spice. I'm just not a fan of like burning my mouth and having it go numb, you know? Some people like that. Hey, some people like that. So we have all of our jalapenos, and now we're gonna go ahead and stuff them. So this is literally the easiest stuffed jalapeno recipe you will ever make. Just buy the pre-made, your favorite artichoke dip. This is the jalapeno artichoke dip. I just get it at my local grocery store. Guys, it is amazing. Amazing. You're gonna see right now, you don't even need to top it with extra cheese because it actually has cheese inside. But if you wanted that extra like crisp on top, then you can, but you don't need it. You literally just with this one ingredient, you can make stuffed jalapenos that people are gonna go crazy over. You can still add bacon, like if you wanted to do some crispy bacon on top, but I'm just showing you how to do it super, super easy. This is like, I don't wanna call it a lazy version, I wanna call it like a smart version, you know, it's just smart. Now I was gonna add some mozzarella that I have here, but guys, I wanna show you how even just with this one ingredient, you can make these cheesy stuffed jalapenos. These are going into the air fryer for about 5 minutes, but I mean, you can literally eat them just like this. They're gonna be bomb because jalapenos are delicious, the dip is delicious, but putting them in the air fryer just takes it to the next level. Let me show you how these turn out. They just turn out, they're crispy and bubbly and cheesy. Guys, I cannot wait to show you. All right, I guess I'll bring this over here to show you. I had already lined it with our little air fryer liner. That just, remember, those are just great for to keep everything nice and clean, just so you don't have to clean your air fryer after you're done. And we're gonna get these in the air fryer, I would say about 5 minutes, and wait till you see how these turn out. All right. Ooh, guys, look at these beauties. This is what I am talking about. The easiest jalapeno poppers you will make. Yum. Now, you could totally top this with a little bit of bacon bits. You can obviously make your own bacon or even just buy some that's already made just to make it that much easier. Now, this is definitely more of a treat. Like, I wanted to show you some things that are super light, super low in calories and low in carbs. This here is definitely low in carbs, but it is a little higher on the calorie side, but it will still keep you nice and full because it does have the fats. So this is just, guys, I'm telling you, this is delicious. Like, you have to try this. And let me know if you guys want my super easy spinach and artichoke dip so that you can stuff these with. But if not, you can totally just buy a pre-made version at your local store and it's gonna go great. You can pick it up at Costco, pick it up at your, you know, I've picked this one up at Ralph's. I like the one that has the jalapeno mixed into it, but literally any version is going to work for this recipe. All right, guys, so here you have our 3 snack/light lunch ideas. We have our sandwich, our little feta cucumber boats, and then of course our 2 ingredient stuffed jalapeno. Since these just came out, guys, I have to do the taste test on these. I'm gonna take this little guy right here in the back and cheers. These are my favorite. Absolutely love them. They're like my low-key, my little obsession right now. Anything you make on here, you're gonna love, whether it's a sandwich, whether it's the boats or even the jalapeno poppers. You're going to be happy with any of these or all of them. So either way, I'm gonna leave everything linked in the description below. Everything I used, including the little recipes. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss any of my future videos just like this. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.